Hey guys, so today was a pretty rangy day. So this looked a lot like last week where we just didn't have a lot of movement. For most of the morning until pretty much 1:15, we just traded in about a 10-point range. It was very choppy in that 10-point range. And then after that, a little bit of a move up around 1:15, pretty much from about that point until close end of day there, we traded within about a 3-point closing range. So not a lot of movement, not a lot of continuation. Markets appear to be bullish because we had a pretty large gap up overnight. We did gap fill it though. But overall, intraday markets are a lot more, I would say, not sure where they want to go. But overnight, we definitely had that big move up. So looking at SPY here, we did get a new daily demand at 444.75. And we also have our daily DMI waving up. So on Friday, we had a move up, which was a doji reversal, possibly off the 8 and 20 EMA here. However, though this looked like we were going to see more downside, we ended up getting that big gap up and negated that candle. So now we're looking for more of a continuation push to the upside. Our target should be about 453.25, which is at supply. So we're still in this bigger range that we've been in since August 2nd. But now we're going to be looking for an upside. However, with tomorrow being pre-CPI day, realistically, I'm just looking for a bit of a range day. I'm not going to expect a whole lot out of the market tomorrow. So looking at futures here. So on Friday, we had the TradingView futures roll forward. Today, Thinkorswim rolled forward and most people rolled their contract to the next contract. So for me, I do not adjust my levels after contract roll. They have a real tendency of playing out regardless. So for instance, today, this 45.28 and this 45.40, this level became really strong resistance, and these are old levels. So you can see that we came up and we were trying to break through 45.40 and we couldn't quite get through it there. So, that's, again, this is an old pre-contract roll supply. So from here, we did break our downtrend, but again, that's just because of the contract roll. Otherwise, we would still be in that. But we are in a nice little up channel here now. So our next target is 45.64 to 45.67 demands. And then from there, we start to target the bigger move up to about 46.18 to 46.21. But again, tomorrow's pre-CPI day, so I don't have a lot of expectations. I actually wouldn't be surprised to see markets go a little bit risk off for this next CPI, but we shall see what they choose to do. Looking at Qs here, same thing. We got a new demand at 371.9. So again, our target here is 378.1 supply. And then we're going to start to target this 382.8 supply. We did break our short-term bear channel right here. So now we're just kind of in another broadened bull channel here. Same thing. We had a potential rejection and reversal to the downside here, but we ended up with that gap up. Now turn the 8 EMA back into support. So again, we're looking for the upside here. Now, looking at the VIX, we put that supply in on Friday. And since then, we're just kind of chopping in this same range now since basically August 29th. Looking at the historic pre-CPI VIX days, most of them, 6 out of 8 of them over the last 8 CPIs did close the VIX green. Now, SPY also closed green most of those, so there's that. But we shall see what markets do. We should expect a little bit of a move up on the VIX. But remember, though, that move up on the VIX may not correlate with price action. That's what happened last CPI. We had a pretty impressive move up. I believe it was a 2 days running into CPI. We had a really nice move up on the VIX. However, markets did not really react to that. So we'll be interested to see what the markets do. Again, CPI will be on Wednesday. That will be an interesting morning. The numbers I see right now, and I post them in the written TA, show that everything besides core year over year is likely to see another rebound to the upside. And we're most likely, even if we get that rebound, we are most likely on all 4 metrics going to see consensus come in, or actual come in higher than the consensus. So I am looking for that upside miss on all of 4 metrics to then most likely see a negative reaction. Markets are still pricing in no rate hike at the next meeting. And again, I still don't think that's what's going to happen. However, on Wednesday, we will have a much, much better picture of that. If markets survive CPI and FOMC without any sort of major correction, then likely we are just going to chop into all-time highs into the end of the year and kind of start our Santa rally is my opinion. If we make it through these two, outside of a true black swan event, I just don't see what's going to take us lower. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys had a good day trading today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.